Jeff, on this lake here, you've got how many lakes right here from your lodge can you actually go to?
5 separate lakes without having to portage into any other ones.
And you talked about walleye, so you've got actually different size walleye. You can pretty well figure.
Yeah, different strains. The amount of walleyes. Some lakes have a bigger abundance of walleyes, and then other ones have better quality walleyes.
Now, when you talk quality walleye, you're talking 10, 12, 15, 18 inch. What size fish?
The bigger quality walleyes run from 18 to 22 inch. The more the eating walleye lakes, where the people like to go for shore lunches, run around 13 to 17 inch. Here, I just missed one. Most people come up here for the smallmouth, but we have a tremendous amount of largemouth, and they're very slow growing. A 5-pound largemouth up here would be 15 to 20 years old. So they're just nothing but muscle, and they are very impressive fish to fight. I get a lot of customers from down in Missouri and Arkansas and Florida, and they can't believe the fight out of our fish up here. And the largemouth fight like the smallmouth. I think it's a competition thing.
Now your smallmouth, you get a lot of good quality, what, 2 and 3 pounders with some occasional?
A lot of 3, 4, and 5, and 6 pounds.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, it's
don't want to catch them on top water, right?
Yeah, they were going to be catching them all tonight on top water. As soon as the sun gets a little lower, we'll be all over them on top water. It's incredible. There's nothing better than a smallmouth bass on top, in my opinion.
Now, you've got guides out of Pine Point that will kind of a full meal deal. Guys just show up and you've got boats and equipment?
Absolutely, right down to the rods and reels. If you don't have your own rods and reels, they've got them. They'll provide them, and they'll take you for whatever species you want to go for, whether it's smallmouth, largemouth, northern pike, lake trout, walleyes.
Well, Jeff, one thing I find pretty unique, and you claim you're the only one here that's got it, is to get to your place, you're kind of surrounded by a little bit of water, huh?
Absolutely. We have no roads going to our resort. We are a boat-in resort, the only one in the entrance to the national park in the Boundary Waters Canoe area, and it's what separates us from the rest of them. It's a nice, quiet vacation area, yet you can still get in your boat, go back out, and dine at one of the 4 restaurants on the lake if you'd like, but our resort separates you from all the other people.
Well, I know when we got here, we put our boat in, and you had a couple clients that looked like they rode over with you, so you actually pick the clients up with your own pontoon
I do.
boat.
I take them over and I pick them up every day. If the women want to go shopping while the guys are fishing, that's no problem. And good well-rounded area. There's more to do than just fishing too. We've got hiking trails. We've got it's not a real recreational area as far as water skiing or anything like that, but our fishing is just phenomenal up here.
Now, most of your cabins seem to be pretty well self-sufficient.
Yeah, they're all modern housekeeping cottages, right down to microwaves, automatic coffee makers, barbecue grills, large decks. Our average water distance is 50 feet from the water, so they're right on the edge. And they're located on a half-mile of shoreline on the peninsula of Pine Point, so they're spaced out nice, and we've got a nice swimming beach.
Now you stay, I know, I've met you over the years at the St. Louis Boat Show, and I know in talking that, this has been quite the recreational area as far as the serious fishermen, again, as far as the boat riding, the water skiing. I'm certain you got a few people who come up here and do it, but it's just basically a getaway. Weekend, you book, weekends only, by the week?
By the week, mostly. We usually go on a Saturday to Saturday. It takes at least a week to be able to enjoy any amount of water we have to see it all. There's just way too much to do and see here to try to fit it on a weekend.
And you're set up too for corporate groups, because you can hold up to 65 people at a time?
Yes, we can do 65 people, and we do get some corporate groups in, and especially in the fall of the year, we get a lot of men groups in that want to do some serious fishing, and